welcome back. I hope you're all so well. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the 5 smartest luxury purchases that you can make. I feel like when it comes to luxury, purchasing luxury designer items, we oftentimes think really hard of what exactly we should buy and if it makes sense, because for most of us, we have to save really hard or work really hard to be able to afford these things. So I thought I would share some items that I think you really can't go wrong with. Okay, so the first item is a card holder. Now, I think that a card holder is a really good purchase to make because for me, for instance, I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it. I use my card holders all the time. They are really the only thing that I use. I think they're super practical. They fit into absolutely every single purse, even your smallest purse that you own, unless you own one of those little miniature things that absolutely make no sense. But you know, like a normal small bag, your card holder will fit into it, and it's just a super practical thing to have. You can even fold some cash up and put it in there. I feel like you really cannot go wrong with it. Number 2 is a wallet, and I wanted to mention a wallet because if you're someone that has a lot of stuff and you don't really like to use a card holder, then a card holder might not be right for you, but a wallet might be better. Again, a wallet is an item that you use all the time. It is something most of us use all the time to obviously keep our cash, loose change, and things like that in there. So again, I really think you can't go wrong with it, especially if you get one from a brand that you really like. Next up is a small SLG, and this really depends on what type of person you are and what you like use the most. For some people, it might be something like a key clay from Louis, and for someone like me, I don't really have any keys at all. I really get a lot of use out of my mini pochette. So something small like that that you personally know you would use a lot, I think is an absolutely amazing piece to purchase if you want to splurge a little bit, you know, feel special and get something from a luxury brand. Moving on to a handbag. Obviously, here on my channel, we all love luxury handbags, and there are millions and millions of handbags out there, luxury handbags, that would be a really smart decision for you personally. It just depends on what you like and what your style is. So I'm not going to recommend one bag specifically, but what I did want to say is if you want to buy your first luxury bag, it can be a really smart purchase if you really think about it before you buy it. By that I mean make sure that it fits your style, make sure that it's absolutely the bag that you want, and I would recommend to go for something timeless and classic. And last but certainly not least is jewelry. Now, you can really drastically go wrong and waste your money when it comes to designer jewelry, like custom jewelry. There are so many pieces that I think are absolutely not worth it. For example, I bought the Dior friendship bracelets, and obviously they are not worth the $400 whatsoever, so that wouldn't be a very smart purchase. But if you go for something like a Rolex, I think that's a great purchase. Or, you know, something like this Hermes bracelet. I know there are a lot of people that don't like it, and then there are some people that do, but something like this, which is just kind of timeless and classic, I've had this for 4 years. It never comes off my wrist, and I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it. It held up so incredibly well, and I'm not specifically recommending this, but I'm just saying if you want to go with a jewelry item, that is a smart choice. I would get something, again, that's timeless and classic, and, you know, something that won't fall apart, because there are a lot of pieces out there that, you know, can just easily fall apart. So just make sure that you get something that you know is going to be worth it, especially for you. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you found it helpful as always, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.